From the shadows of the underground, where real stories are forged in sacrifice and legends are built without permission. This is the Underground Nation Podcast. Tonight, prepare yourself for a relentless force in independent hip-hop. A man who walked away from comfort, embraced the unknown, and turned discipline into domination. He's not just an artist, he's a movement. Streaming daily, touring internationally, and building an army of loyal supporters through raw authenticity and unwavering grind. Known for his sharp lyricism, powerful presence, and a message rooted in perseverance, he's proven that you don't need a label to make noise. You need heart, hunger, and vision. And guiding you through this experience, your host with the ghost, the voice that echoes through the boogie verse, the one bringing that unapologetic dragonosity, Bounce Ball Boogie. Underground Nation, lock in and lean forward, because this is more than an interview. This is a story of sacrifice, elevation, and evolution. Welcome to the hot seat, Al Mel.
Welcome back, Underground family, to another episode of Underground Nation Podcast, the home of raw voices, real stories, and revolutionary energy. I'm your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. And today we're stepping into the mind of a true independent warrior in hip-hop. This man walked away from the 9-to-5 grind, bet everything on himself, and built a movement from a tiny home setup to international tours. He streamed daily, freestyling with his Al Mel army and inspiring countless fans to rise above their struggles. You may know him from tracks like Dirty Bomb and Gonna Die, but today you're gonna know the man behind the music. Underground Nation, make some noise and welcome the one and only.
Hey, thank you so much, man. That was quite the intro, bro.
You deserve that intro.
I'm a fan of me now all of a sudden. This is different.
We made Al Mel love himself a little bit more. Look at that.
Yeah, man. Nation. Jesus, I'm going to shed a hot one here.
Hey, watch out now. Get the bucket back there. Get the bucket right. Dude, yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. I know you're recovering from the juggle flu. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. No, thank you for having me, man. Yeah, the juggle flu got me this year. Thankfully, no juggalovid. You know, the juggalovid was running rampant, but I took the test and just juggle flu, thank God.
All right, sweet. Well, I saw you doing some incredible things at the gathering this year. I saw you do an incredible stage dive with that amazing blow-up couch, and I was like, bro, it was at this moment.
Yeah, man, I had to go for it.
What was your thoughts there? Like, you straight up said, I'm gonna fucking do this, and you went for it, and then...
Yep. It started in 23, because in 2023, I was on the main stage of the gathering of the Juggalos, and I made the promise on stage. I said, the next time I'm back here, we're crowd surfing this motherfucker. You can even check it. The footage is out there. I said, we're going to do it in 23. So 25 was my first time back on stage since 23. And I had to make good on that promise, man. I was hyping it up weeks in advance too. People from the community was all hyped and knew I was going to do it. So, you know, I'm a man of my word, man. I had to go for it.
Yeah, you are. This is the year the Al Mel's going to fly.
It's the fuck I'm saying, you know? And I wasn't going to do no, like, you know, little fucking test, like, let me put half of the sofa in the crowd and, like, see if I could shimmy my way in. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not going to do no bitch shit. I'm just going to launch this motherfucker. Don't catch me. Let's go. It wasn't a good idea. I launched as hard and as high as I could. You know, gravity won that battle.
It sure the fuck did, but I'm glad you're able to get up and keep rapping. I was like, look at this dude. Just got up and kept going. Fuck yeah. Now that's a spirit.
Thank you, man. That's you know, that's all I could do. After I took the hard fall, like straight down too. Like I hit, and you know what it was? The bounce back. Like I that's the thing I wasn't ready for. Like I got some good height. I got some good distance on it. If I doubled my height and doubled my distance, I think it would have been the same outcome because like the bounciness of that sofa I hit the crowd, and then I picked right up.
Yeah.
It was like a Murphy bed, that motherfucker. And then I sunk straight down like the Titanic. Straight down to my knees, too, man.
Oh, wow. So it was like a boom, boom.
Yep. It was just like, the top of it instantly popped up. I instantly went right down by the barricade, straight to the knees. But I found the microphone and my hat as quick as I could. And yeah, I just kept rapping, man. Kept rapping.
Oh, yeah. And then the family carried you back to the stage and victorious.
That's right. That's right. It was actually the first homie, after I got up, the first homie they came to pick me up is a homie that I've known for over a decade. This guy's been watching me spit raps and dive bars all over the U.S. Shout out to the homie Will. He comes charging out of the back. He's like, fuck that. Let's pick him up. And he just grabs me, and everybody else starts carrying me back to the stage. So yeah, honestly, it ended even better than I could have imagined, man. It's quite the story.
Well,
Family
whoop,
literally picked
Will
me up
out there.
Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop, 2 scoops of whoop to all my Juggalo family, man. You know, I wouldn't trade 10 Juggalos for 100,000 mainstream fans, man. My Juggalo family would hold me the fuck down. And there was the proof of it that day, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, you're the first interview that I've had that had the same charm that I have on my microphone here.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. This is my boy from 03. This is 03 Hatchet Man. This is actually my second or third Hatchet Man that I got.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this one's on my mic. I've been keeping this one on the mic for a grip now. I had it sitting collecting dust, and I was like, you know, just because I don't really wear chains no more, I'm gonna put it on my mic, man. Why not?
Yeah. This one here, now that I look, it's 2001.
Oh, nice, man.
So
I had the 01 boy. Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
that's
there we go.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the open bail. That's just when they started doing the open bail. My first one was one of them closed bail boys. Did you have one of them?
I think I did. I don't remember. I got a lot of these guys, and I always lose them.
Yeah.
Be in the mosh pit. I would work and wear them and go to the mosh pit, and fuckers pull my chain, and I'm like, there went that.
Yep.
I think you wait till everyone leaves, you try to go do a little search and rescue, and still fail.
Yep, that's what happened to my original Hatchet Man. The first gathering I went to in 2001, lost my charm, man. It was crazy. It was right after 01, went in the pit. I was just so overwhelmed at my first gathering, how fucking fresh it was. Like, I just thanked that. I started thanking everybody coming out because, you know, they kicked us out of the Seagate, I think it was, right? They kicked us out, you know, there was nothing to do after the show. So I just started like thanking everybody, like, thank you for coming. And one of my homies came out and they were like, bro, your Hatchet Man's gone. And I looked down, and that's when I just had the little closed bail left on my shit. And I was devastated, like my prized possession, my Hatchet Man is gone.
Yeah.
So, then I did get another
emotion.
That's not this one, though. This is my third Hatchet Man. My second one, that one actually that one's in my homie's coffin. Rest in peace, Jessica. A bunch of us, we dropped our Hatchet Mans in her coffin when she passed, man. Rest in peace, Jessica Primo. We love you.
Yeah. Much love and condolences.
Hey, thank you, man. But yeah, this is number 3. He been hanging on since 03.
Hell yeah, right on. But man, take us back. I mean, what inspired you to take that leap of faith in 2020 to pursue music full time, and what was running through your mind when you left the stability?
Well, I really made the decision in like 2019. At the tail end of 2019, what I was doing was starting to come to an end with the current position I was in. And like I had the opportunity to keep going or, pursue something different. And at that point, like I had toured the US and Canada. I was doing a lot of stuff, a lot of different touring, working with a lot of different artists, really starting to make some traction towards the tail end of 2019. And I was like, I'm fucking going crazy, man. I was deep in my addiction too. I was a bad alcoholic. Everything was fucking up. And like, I needed to fucking do this. It was like kind of a now or never situation. So at the tail end of 2019, I made the decision. And then right at the end of the year too, I quit drinking in November and just started getting my shit together. Nice. January 1st, 2020 is when I went full time. I was like, January 1st, it's over. I'm just going to be doing music full time. I was actually working on a tour with Project Born at the time. Shout out to Project Born. And I was like, this is it. I'm doing it. I'm going for it, going balls out. And then the fucking pandemic hit.
This summer, It's all about how you show up. Clean, bold, confident. Every angle built to stand out. Two-piece energy made to turn heads. Details that hit front to back. One piece, two piece, up to 5x. Made for real bodies, real confidence. No distractions, no extras. Just the look and how it makes you feel. Only $34.99. Step into your moment. Make a splash. Own the pool.
So that changed everything. I had to cancel tour plans, and that's when I really started to pivot towards doing more online stuff, especially on TikTok. I started really putting more pressure on TikTok and started working towards live streaming. I wanted to hit the 1,000 follower goal and really start live streaming. And that's what I did in, middle of 2020, kind of tail end of the spring, early summer of 2020, is when I started live streaming every single day on TikTok. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And I was streaming to nobody for a long time. But yeah, I started streaming and gaining my following, gaining followers and gaining more traction. And then eventually pivoted at the very beginning of 2021. I started pivoting to streaming every day on Twitch. Now, Twitch is way better for streaming. There's way less rules. We could fucking burn the ferns. You know what I'm saying? We could smoke. We could say what we want. Because on TikTok, they kept popping my live. Like, they kept banning my account. And it was like I was putting in all this work to grow this account. But, I kept almost losing it, like by a razor's edge, just almost losing the account. And I had to try something new. So I don't stream on TikTok anymore, but I've been streaming pretty much every day on Twitch since April of 2021.
Where do we find you on Twitch if any of our viewers want to join in?
I'm same name on all social media, at Al Mal Music everywhere. Yep.
Al Mal Music.
Yep. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Twitter, Insta, all over the place you can find me. Yeah, at Al Mal Music, man.
Dude, I wanted to ask you, because I had the pleasure of doing some research on Al Mal and kind of learn more about your background. Losing your father at such a young age clearly shaped your drive. How do you channel that pain and resilience into your art today?
Well, really all of that energy, from losing my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my friends, whoever it may be, like, you could hear a lot of that darkness in my music. My music is like my art therapy, whether it's my recorded music or freestyling, because, I'm typically freestyling 6 nights a week on Twitch.
Yeah.
And, music's always been my art therapy, man. It's always been an outlet, even before I wanted to do it professionally. Like, I was literally writing rhymes at single digits, and I was doing it, to process shit I was dealing with. Like, hand to God, my first rhymes I wrote were probably in crayon about why drugs are bad. Yeah, I shit you not, man. The first time, some drugs, not all of them. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, man, the first rhymes I remember writing, both my parents were addicts, man. They struggled with addiction. And it was like one of these times where my aunt came and scooped up me and my sister. And just because, we didn't have food for, days and shit. And she finally came and scooped us up, and we went to her house. And she was, kind of like a hippie. So she was like, to me and my sister, she was like, why don't you write a song about the way you feel? And I was like, can I write a rap? She was like, you could write a rap. And I wrote a rap about why drugs are bad. I didn't like drugs as a little single digit motherfucker.
Man, do you by chance still have that, right? You still hanging up somewhere?
I wish I did, man. No, that
I was like, wait a minute. Do you still have this crayon writing?
No, I wish I did.
On eBay one day. Oh.
Honestly, I wish I could, but no, that's been long lost to time. Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, you've said sacrifice, perseverance, and taking the leap are your 3 pillars. Which one tested you the hardest on this journey, and why?
Well, I mean, at the moment, perseverance. I've been doing this full time since 2025, and it's not easy. Some days are better than others as an independent artist. Some days you're on the main stage at the Gathering. Some days you're opening up for Black Sheep in Paris. And other days, you in your tiny home and you got a band. Yeah. At the end of last year, I got to tour with Black Sheep in the UK and in Europe.
Oh, bro, that's cool.
Yeah. It
I
was
always
dope,
wanted
man.
to go there.
Yeah, you and me both, man. It was a huge bucket list thing for me to not only go, but to perform in England and in Paris. And
wow.
Yeah, it's such a blessing I got to do that last year, man. Really, 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 really grateful. But a lot of the time is, like I said, just figuring out the next move and dealing with the jug of flu and a toothache in your tiny home, Because there ain't no label, there ain't nobody, nobody pushing it except for me and my beautiful wife, who helps me with a whole bunch of stuff as well. Shout out to Life Man.
Hey, shout out to the wifey.
Oh, yeah. So, it's me and the Al Mal Army doing the damn thing, man. It's the Al Mal Army that keeps me going, man, and makes all this shit possible. I can do only with the Al Mal Army helps me do, man. Fucking love y'all. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. I saw that meditation seems to play a huge role in your artistry. How has it impacted your creative process, your ability to stay centered in the chaos of touring and streaming?
Meditation, man, I've been meditating for well over a decade. And I started meditating when I was still working a 9-to-5 and shit like that. Like, it was just really, really difficult. Like I said, I struggled with addiction too. I was, bad alcoholic for a while. And, a lot of that was because I was still stuck in that job that I knew I couldn't stay with. So, meditation is something that's helped me a lot over the years. But yeah, in general, I mean, it helps me be the best version of me that I could be. Really, it helps me show up for myself and for the people in my life the best way that I can, really. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits that I get from meditation. I love sharing meditation too, because it's something that anybody could do. We all have access to these different energies and these different abilities inside of us right now, without any drugs, without any fucking anything at all except for ourselves. We could find gratitude right now. You could just be grateful for something and you could sit there and focus on that. That's meditation. Boom, you're doing it. So it's helped me in so many ways, more than I could even count. This year especially, I've really gone a lot deeper with my meditation, meditating hours and hours a week. And it's something that, I really do enjoy, man. It helps me in every aspect of my life, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. I was doing this thing for a moment now, me and wifey, where every day we woke up, we would write 3 things that we are grateful for. And, when we started, it was easy because you just picking the simple things. That's just clearly, but after you're like 5 months, 7 months, a year into it, now you're deep diving further. Looking, I'm grateful for escaping that freaking car accident the other day. That almost happened. It really opens up, your awareness of your day to day when you're starting to reflect on what you're actually grateful for.
That's dope, man. That's a really dope practice. I think gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, and everybody can access that at any time. It's not it's not the same as love, right? Like you could feel self-love, of course, but usually when you think about love, it's like, I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my family, right? You don't necessarily point that inward and there's somebody else involved, right? But like gratitude, you could just be grateful for the fucking fact you got a left hand. You could be grateful for the ability to see. You could be grateful for anything that's just you, you know what I'm saying? So gratitude is a powerful one. It can shift the situation instantly, just a little more gratitude, man. So that's a dope practice you're doing. I like that.
Yeah, I never really looked at it as a form of meditation, and I guess it really is because you're reflecting, so you can write down what you're actually grateful for.
It definitely is, man.
Thanks for helping me connect that.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. It's definitely a form of meditation. Anything that really grounds you in the present moment is a form of meditation. It could be working out, running, praying, martial arts, journaling, which that would definitely fall under like journaling when you're writing things you're grateful for. You're intentionally grounding yourself in the present moment in a way, and you're experiencing the present moment in a way that maybe you never have.
Right.
And
it's true.
We're all meditating in one way or another. Music is a big way that people meditate as well. It's a lot easier than people think. People think, a lot of different misconceptions about meditation when really you just sit there and focus on your breath and you're meditating. Good job.
Yeah.
That's it.
Some love to yourself, damn it.
Yeah, you can do that whenever.
Yeah, your number one should always be yourself.
It's true,
Can't
man.
take care
It's
of no
very
one else
true.
if you don't love yourself.
It's true, man. You got to show up for yourself if before you can show up for anybody else, man. You have to.
That's it.
Fuck
That's it.
yeah.
Looking for bold, high-quality merch that hits harder than your next show? At Smoke and Barrel Apparel, we fire up the best in screen printing and promotional gear, crafted for bands, artists, and creators who refuse to blend in. From shirts to banners, from tour drops to custom promo runs, we've got your back with the best prices around. Learn more today at Smokin. That's SMOKINBA.com. Official sponsor of the Underground Nation podcast, supporting the heartbeat of the underground, one print at a time. Contact Ryan Chavez for more information. Smoke in Barrel Apparel, where your brand meets the barrel.
Speaking of music, your style has been compared to legends like Immortal Technique, Wu-Tang, which I was very impressed to see lots of Wu members on your latest project. Vinny Paz, which is a credible inspiration of mine as well. But profanity free.
Yeah.
Why was that important to you?
Well, I mean, when I first really started recording music, when I first started, I was using profanity. But yeah, for a lot of years, man, I wanted to make sure I wasn't using any curse words or profanity because, like, people get a really narrow window to meet you through your music. You know, especially now more than ever, you get like 2 seconds to meet a motherfucker on social media before they're scrolling past you. So the way I've always seen it is, if I got this much of a window to meet you through, if I got the smallest window to reach somebody through, I'm not going to clog it up with fuck, motherfuck, fuck, bitch, suck dick. Like, that's just not my style. I got something to say, and, I would want to connect with somebody through that. I have since recently, like the last year and change, I've technically started cursing in my music. It all started again because I was doing profanity-free freestyles. I was even freestyling without cursing because there was a lot of battles and shit I had to be in where I was doing that. And I was doing that for many years during the freestyle session, but people kept suggesting curse words because I take suggestions from the chat and I put them in a rap, right?
Yeah.
But people kept suggesting curse words. So I just started putting it in the fucking freestyles. You know what I mean? So.
All right. Gotta give the people what they want.
Exactly. You got to give the people what they want. So, my last release, one of my last collab releases, with Percy Bones. Shouts to Percy Bones. We had just like one curse in there. So I'm gonna start incorporating cursing more on my last release, Double Dragons. I still wasn't cursing. They're gonna creep in every now and again. Like if I feel like I want to say fuck on a track, I'm gonna say fuck on a track. But yeah, my whole catalog that's released, all my music that's released now, with the exception of like one song, that song "Gonna Die." I'm not cursing on any of it, man. Yeah, there's no curses on any of it. Just like some of the greats before me, like Rakim,
Yeah.
Shit.
Absolutely. Very cool. When you write verses compared to when you freestyle live, what's the difference in energy and intention?
Oh, it's completely like different parts of my brain. It's left brain, right brain shit. Like when I write, I'll put a lot of focus on it. I like to write with a beat. Sometimes I'll write without a beat, but I like to, put a lot of focus and a lot of effort on crafting a rhyme, which you can hear in a lot of my rhyme schemes and my written shit. Like, I like to go pretty, complex with some of the rhyme schemes. But with freestyling, it's just like a whole nother spiritual side. Like I'm just talking to the spirits and floating in the ether. Letting the gods and the earth speak through the vessel, and that's about it. It's very different. It's similar but very different.
Well, as you said that, does practicing meditation help you get to that way of thinking for freestyling a lot easier, or
definitely
access it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
I'm just kind of putting that together. Wait a minute,
you got it, bro. You got it. Yeah, for me, freestyling is a form of meditation. It's a form of expression and meditation. It grounds me in the moment profoundly on what's going on around me and helps me externalize that, through lyrics and, through dank ass beats and shit like that, which is the canvas for it. So So yeah, it is definitely like a form of meditation for me, hands down.
That's fucking cool. I never even would ever thought to put that together till today.
Mind blown.
Right. I'm like, what? Like, wait, did I just unlock a new level? Oh man, help me unlock a new level.
That's right. Let's go.
Oh snap, I gotta try this.
Hell yeah, man. Do it.
I will report back too. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Thank you.
You fucking shared stages with some big names like Ghostface Killah. And what do you take away from collaborating with artists at that level?
Oh man, it's a blessing to be able to perform with legends like that. I mean, a lot of times people don't realize though, when you do perform with some of these artists, like you don't always necessarily interact with them. You know what I mean? A lot of times it's a lot of partitioned, you know what I'm saying? Like we over here and you over there. Some artists are worse than others. I'm not going to put anybody out there. Some artists are really cool. Some artists are very inviting. They want to talk to you. They want to chop it up. And, it does vary, man. But it's always a huge inspiration and real surreal moments when you on the same bill or the same tour or the same track as somebody that you've looked up to, for so many years. And I can't really explain it as anything other than surreal because like, it's crazy that you're there working with somebody that you respect for so much in the same craft that you're doing. But at the same time, it's like, you got to come with your A game and you got to bring it, independently, which is usually, scotch tape and bubble gum tied together, just fucking sliding in under the wire, basically dead when you do it. So, it's always a weird sort of balancing act. Like it's, oh my God, this is happening, but you got to like kind of quiet that side of you down and just be like, all right, we're here. We got to do a job. We got to show the fuck up and we got to show these motherfuckers why we here and why we earn this spot. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's always surreal. It's always hard to explain, but that's the best way I could explain it.
Well, let's try to take it a step deeper. Let's talk Woo Dragons.
Oh, shit.
What was the vision behind that project, and how do you see it connecting with your fans?
Woo Dragons was a special project, man. I guess I'll start by explaining what Double Dragons is first. Yeah. Double Dragons is me and Shotokan. We came together to make this project, Double Dragons. We realized somewhere around like 2019-ish, I think is when we first did our first project. We're fucking dragons. We didn't realize this at first, but we're fucking dragons. And I've been a dragon all along. I didn't realize this. He didn't realize this. But I received the dragon prophecy, realizing that I was the blue dragon. And I went to him and I was like, bro, we're dragons. And he instantly unlocked his fucking dragonosity. He instantly saw it. And we connected on this Double Dragons project right away, which is a really unique project. Like if you listen to the first one we dropped, it's a self-titled album, Double Dragons. We really, really brought together hardcore East Coast hip hop with horrorcore influences and nerdcore gamer fucking crazy references and shit. We put it all together and we fucking evolved into our dragon forms for the first time. And then when we made that project and we sat on it, it wasn't time. We had to let that marinate. We like I said, we made it in 2019, but we didn't release it until 2024 is when we first released it. Yeah, 2024 is when we first released it. Because it wasn't time. We weren't ready. The prophecy hadn't fully evolved. So we released the first project in 2024, and we just released it. We didn't do a traditional like promotional run up. We didn't do a single. It was just boom. Here's this project. Some of the people that were following my stream knew it was coming, but boom, we just dropped the project on the Chinese New Year of 2024. So it was the year of the dragon. It was the year of the dragon when we first released it. We knew the stars had aligned and it was time to fully evolve into our dragon form. Yeah. I got to get my dragon goggles soon, son. Oh man, I feel. Oh Jesus! All right, okay. This is better. Sorry, the laser vision was starting to come out. I fully transform into my dragon form. Listen. Hold on, I gotta calm down the laser vision here. Hold on. This is for your protection. These are medicinal.
Thank you.
I traveled all the way to Mexico to get these specially dragon-rated goggles. I walked over to Mexico to get these specifically to protect you. Anyway, listen. So we made the first project. We received the fullness of the Dragon Prophecy. We released it to the people, and the people were ecstatic. We were awakening people to their own dragonosity, helping them see that they were dragons all along too. Deep down, they had a fucking dragon waiting for them. And it's not for everybody, but the true dragon born, the true dragons, they were awakened to this energy through the dragonosity. Their kundalinis lit up, and they saw the truth of the dragon. So we brought the first project forth in 24, and the dragonosity was overwhelming. We had success with the first project. Fast forward through part of 2024, towards the tail end of 25, and we thought the dragons were going to be a one-time thing, but we always left it up to the people. Like, if we are in this sacred present timeline that we rap about, this will come to fruition. And it did. Slowly but surely it came together, and the Red Dragon, a.k.a. Shotokan, towards the end of 2025, he came to me with an opportunity. He's the master of all physical realms, the Red Dragon. The Blue Dragon, me, I am the master of all fucking spiritual realms, all of the ethereal spiritual realms. I bring you the Dragonosity, the first to receive the prophecy. But he is a master of the physical realm, so he brought me an opportunity from the physical realm to work with Wu-Tang. And I had to jump on it. It was perfectly aligned. At the tail end of 2024, it all started coming together while I was touring with motherfucking Black Sheep and performing in the UK and performing in Paris. He's hitting me up like, bro, this is happening. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And when I came back, it was just I was on that shit with a vengeance, channeling the prophecy in a way that had never been channeled before. And we brought together the Dragon Prophecy, Double Dragons, the Dragon Prophecy, featuring 9 different members of Wu-Tang and Wu-Tang affiliates on a really special project that was dropped the same way. We dropped it on the Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, the Year of the Snake for 2025. It was in January. We released Wu Dragons at the very, very, very end of January. It was all perfectly aligned. It all just narrowly lined up, and we released it in the same fashion. We dropped it on the people with very little notice, no singles. We dropped it, and it exploded, and a lot of people have shown it a lot of love, man. It's just such a blessing to work with some of these fucking hip-hop heroes of mine my entire life. And yeah, it was really, really a special project, man. I'm really blessed I got to work with so many legends. Absolutely. And I'm really happy with how it came out, man.
I've been enjoying it. I've been listening. I've been listening track by track. I said I'm gonna listen to this from start to finish. I'm in the middle right now, and I'm gonna finish this fucking album.
Hello, you. Hello, new. Hello, early. Hello, pump, push. Hello, energy, effort. Hello, movement. Hello, goals and real swole, the best you've ever looked. Hello, PRs and PBs. Goodbye, couch sitting and TV, or tired and groggy, lackluster and foggy. Instead, say hello to a new version of you. And say hello to Make Wellness, to see what you really can do.
I know I'm gonna die and I love probably while I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once this biggest chicken dies and some drumsticks, staying high till I die, puffin'. I know I'm gonna die and I love probably while I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once this biggest chicken dies and some drumsticks, staying high till I die, puffin'. I know I'm gonna die and I love it. Sky high, blue dye in my mother. High five, death, letting her come in. Dying time, I'll be puffing till I'm nothing. Puffing blunts like an uncut sushi roll. That hit so hard you feel it down in your booty hole. Live up and smoke like my life a stoner movie, yo. Go hard to death like ODB in the studio. I like it raw, roll tight, never loosely though. Stick pins in your head, now you won't prove it, ho. Been had this death obstruction, act like you know me, bro. Hanging powers 14 on Lucy flow. I'm here for the dope time, not for the wrong time. So where I go high, whole vibe the whole time. I'm not right in the head, don't play with me. Barbarian, I'll make you just stay with me, boy. I know I'm gonna die and I love Probably while I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once his biggest chicken thighs and some drumsticks. Staying high till I die, puffin'. I know I'm gonna die and I love Probably while I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once his biggest chicken thighs and some drumsticks. Staying high till I die, puffin'.
Had to do it on my own, the way it's meant to be. Working all them hours feel less than me. But they can't stop me, bitch, I'm living free. Pressing on the screen like I'm Johnny Depp. The force is taking my hand. Can't keep living my life in the sand. I won't sink and dissolve in the land. Retaining my soul from all of the hurts. Can't keep living life like a pauper. Lining myself with tricks for the altar. Judging cause I'm drowning with no water. Rinse and repeat body of the slaughter. Demons I pray and I lose. I'll keep on standing amuse. You can't go take what I got. Cause when I'm gonna die, take the rock.
I know I'm gonna die and I love Probably while I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once his biggest chicken thighs and some drumsticks. Staying high till I die, puffin'. I know I'm gonna die and I love Probably while I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once his biggest chicken thighs and some drumsticks. Staying high till I die, puffin'.
Well, I got to bring something to your attention, bro.
Let's go.
Fucking in 2005, I saw the dragon. Listen. I was at a house party. I was doing bad shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was in my addiction phase, and I was, with my peeps at this time. And I was at this wild house party. Eighth room was doing bad things as you went through it, and I was one of the last ones to leave when I was melting the pipes in the living room. And it was like 5 a.m, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun was just starting to rise, and I was like, all right, I gotta get out of here for the sun's up, right?
Yeah.
So I start walking home, and I feel my legs freeze and my whole body freezes. And then all of a sudden I feel my neck look up and I'm frozen, bro. And in the sky, I see spiraling. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I just feel this sense of fear going through my body. Right? So now I'm like shitting my pants. I literally can't move. When I tell the story to others, they're like, bro, you're just fucking high out your mind. I'm like, I wish I could say that I was just high out of my mind and I was just tripping, but this felt so real. And this spiral flew away, came back, and as it came back, like an eagle is going down, swoop up fish from the pond. It was just like that. I felt like I was the fish and he was about to just come swoop me up.
Damn.
But he didn't swoop me up. He flew right above me enough for me to make out the giant head of a dragon. And as he flies past me, I literally see people in his scales, and I hear this horrible screaming. Like masses and masses of people just screaming. I just hear screams, bro. Screams I can't even describe. Like there it is, pain, like horrible screams. And as soon as the tail, flies over me, the full body flies over me, my body is now released and I fall. And I just fucking go, bro. I start running, right? But I look back and I can still see the dragon flying up in the sky away from me.
Wow.
And that inspired me to write my first album called Greed, because I don't know. It just inspired the greed thing out of me, and it's abbreviated for God's revenge excites every demon. And I hired an artist to paint the vision of what I saw, like the green dragon and the glow of him. And anyway, I don't know what that really ever meant, but that's what I took from it. And I tried to put the story of everything into that album. And bro, I literally felt and saw the energy of the dragon that you were referencing, or at least maybe that's part of it somehow, in some way. I don't know.
Man, did you get clean afto that?
I did.
Kind of like a wake up call.
It was. Yeah. After that, I moved down. I'm in Denver, and I moved with my people to Texas to get away from everything that was happening at that time. And I stayed down there, got clean. I was there for almost a year, right outside Dallas, in this little town called Mesquite, Texas. The best barbecue ever had, by the way. But that brought me a lot of opportunities. I got to perform in Dallas, Texas, down Deep Ellum. We did a couple shows down there. I was able to get on the radio down there when Paul Wall and all them were popping off.
Oh, very dope. Yeah, I'm down in Texas really cool. Here now.
No kidding.
Yeah. I've been down by the Mexico border for past like 3-4 years now. All the way down, literally by Mexico. I did literally walk to Mexico to get these.
No fucking way. So you're going to San Padre Island here in next month?
I hope so, man. I've been trying to get booked on that motherfucker, but it ain't easy, man. But I'm hoping I can. I'm only like an hour from SPI. I'm further south than South Padre. I'm like literally minutes from the border here.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What's life like down there?
Oh, it's dope, man. I love it down here, man. There you go. I think the laser vision has subsided. You don't got to worry. You're not in any danger anymore. You're not going to get hit by the laser vision. No problem. Because it works through cameras, That shit is magical, man.
I can only imagine.
But yeah, it's dope down here, man. It's a lot more like Mexico than it is any other part of Texas. Like I've been up to Dallas and Houston. I used to go up there for work a lot, but it's nothing like Texas. This is way more like Mexico down here. There's so much Mexican culture and food, and it's nothing like any other part of Texas that I've ever experienced, man. We came down here and we just fell in love with it. And we stayed. Yeah.
Incredible. Well, I can't wait to go down there and visit y'all.
Fuck yeah, man. Are you going to SPI for Monster 5?
As of right now, we are not planning to go. We are planning to go to San Antonio, Texas on October 3rd to participate in the She Festival with Razzacow and the Shrunken Head Clique. We will be there.
Okay,
Underground Nation sponsoring the event, and it'll be my first performance since the pandemic. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Wow. Congratulations, man. That's hella dope.
Thank you, brother, man. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be dope.
Yeah.
So if you want to come on out to the She Fest, it'll be there in San Antonio, October 3rd to 5th. Got the full lineup and even an after party on the last day. And it's going to be lots of shenanigans and a lot of good time. And incredible artists are pulling up there too.
That is hella dope, man. Yeah, I'm like 3.5-4 hours south of San Antonio.
You're closer than I am.
Yeah, man. So stranger things have happened, man. That's dope. You said October 3rd?
Yeah, October 3rd to October 5th.
Oh, nice. That's really, really dope, man. So it's a whole multiple day festival. Is it indoors or outside?
Yeah. From my understanding, it's all indoors. Access to outdoor activities.
That's fucking cool, man. Yeah, you got to hit me with a link when we're done, man. That's hella tight.
Literally. And of course, anyone out there is hearing my voice. That's the Shrunken Head Festival going down October 3rd and 5th in San Antonio.
Nice. Shrunken Head Festival. That's hella tight, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. Definitely a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, bro, I didn't expect to have the whole dragon talk. I just felt like I had to share that with you. Because I'm like, not many people probably understand that story and those kind of visions. So I figured I'd share that with you. But what do you get when I share that story with you?
Well, I love the story, man. My first thought, that's why I asked about the addiction side, because, they call it chasing the dragon, especially when you're doing that bad stuff. So it sounds like the dragon came back and chased you, man.
It did.
So you could call it whatever you want to call it, wherever it came from, but that shit happened. And, it gave you the wake-up call you needed to see your life differently. So, that definitely could have been you interacting with your inner dragon spirit. The way it works, the way you find out if you're a dragon is real simple. First, you hear the call of the dragon. You know what type of dragon you are. Me, I am the blue dragon, master of the spirit realm. I knew right away I'm the blue dragon. As soon as I received the prophecy, I heard you are the blue dragon. I've always been the blue dragon. I always will be the blue dragon. I just didn't know it. So You hear the call of the dragon, you hear the name. And when you hear your dragon name, do you feel the dragonosity? I feel the dragonosity. And when you hear the call of the dragon, that's how you know you're a fucking dragon. So you might be a green dragon. You might be a mother underground dragon. You may be a heavy metal dragon. I don't know what type of dragon you are. It's up to you. It's up to you to hear the call of your dragon. And once you hear the call of the dragon, if you feel that dragonosity, that undeniable energy, that fucking pull from within, that undeniable dub, even if you tried to stop it, you couldn't derail it. When you feel that energy, when you feel that pull of the dragon and you hear the call of the dragon, that's how you know it's the truth, man. You are that dragon.
That's incredible. I never heard of that before. Dragonosity. How do you say dragon? How?
Dragonosity. It's all a part of the motherfucking double dragon's fucking dragon prophecy, man. It's all a part of the prophecy. Listen, I'm gonna have to get these dragon goggles.
That's wild,
again.
bro. I'm gonna meditate on this one. I gotta go a little deeper, I think.
Oh yeah, the dragonosity is real, and it's within only the true dragonborn, the chosen ones, meant to receive the dragon prophecy. If it doesn't resonate, well, then it's not meant for you. Maybe you're not one of the true dragonborn, and that's okay. Not everybody gets to be a dragon. Me, I get to be a fucking dragon. That's how it is.
Incredible. That's incredible to be able to figure out who you are, know who you are, and be able to stand behind it, and then ride the waves the universe is casting for you. That's incredible. It's incredible, bro. I can feel the energy as you fucking talk about it. That's what makes it so unique. I did not expect it to go this way today.
Me neither, man. That dragonosity is real, though, man. That dragonosity is real. I go through a full transformation. I do. When I access the blue dragon, I have a full transformation. The dragon goggles come out. You get the #1 headband because I am #1. I am player 1. I always go first on every track. If you listen to every Double Dragons track, I am player 1. I am the first of the Double Dragons. Player 2 is the Red Dragon. He's always second verse. He always comes up next. And that's the way it is, you know? That dragonosity is real, man. I fucking channel the dragonosity, fully transform. I got the blue gi that comes out, sleeveless, of course, because I got a sleever G. But yeah, it's a full transformation, man, when I access the blue dragon energy. I've never performed as the blue dragon before, but we've appeared online. We've done some special live streams, me and the Red Dragon, but the Double Dragons have never performed. And we don't know. We don't know when that's going to happen, if that's going to happen.
Ask. I was like, is it going to happen?
We don't know. The same way that the first part of the prophecy was unknown a year ago this time. We didn't know that we were going to prove that we are in the sacred present timeline by being able to align with Wu-Tang to bring the full dragon prophecy forward through Wu Dragons. Right. So we didn't know it was going to happen. It's all up to the people. I know we're in the sacred present timeline, but it's up to the Dragonborn to truly arise and help us fly to the highest heights together. So we'll see when that happens. We don't know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Yo, the Red Dragon he's a master of all physical realms. He's a multiple-time black belt. He's very busy running his own dojos. He is the master of multiple physical realms. He has a black belt in many different styles. He has mastered the physical realms for years. He's busy in the physical realms while I fly through the ethereal realms, receiving the prophecies, speaking the fucking freestyle, speaking the prophecies from the gods. He's out here in the physical realm while I'm tripping out, eating more magical mushrooms and dropping more Lucian deems than an average human should, because I never said I was average. When I'm doing that, he's out here in the physical realm. So, he has a whole different life that he's focused on. So we don't know when and if it's going to happen. It's up to the people. It's up to the sacred present timeline to catch up, and we'll see. No plans as of right now, but...
Well, this sounds like a very exciting time to go like and subscribe and start following Mal. Jeez Louise. I mean, we don't even know what's going to... So much greatness is coming. You just got to be there and get ready for it. What the
Exactly.
freak?
You never know what's going to happen, man. The dragonosity strikes, and you got to fly with the dragons, man. Got to fly with the dragons.
Wow, I always wanted to fly with dragons. Looks like I'm going to get that opportunity someday soon.
Hell yeah, man. Stay fly, bro. That's all we do is we stay fly. Listen, I spit fire, boom. I stay fly, boom. I breathe smoke, boom. I'm a fucking dragon. How am I not a dragon? Tell me where I'm not a dragon.
Yeah, you are. I can
That's
feel it.
it.
If y'all were sitting in my chair right now, y'all would fucking feel it.
Sure, they could feel it right now in the fucking podcast. They could feel the fucking Dragon Ostrich.
It's fucking happening.
Damn it, I need the fucking goggles again. So much laser vision. Damn, the hand won't help you. You're just going to lose your hand. Keep the hand down. Don't worry. I stopped it. I could feel it coming. I feel that laser vision hit. And before it fully spits out, I put the goggles on. So
thank you for caring about my life so much. I appreciate that.
We family, man. We stick together.
I came close twice today, losing my nugget.
Listen.
I think I reached a new level of being a host. Oh my God.
Don't worry, you're safe now. You're safe.
Thanks, Al. Dude, so for a younger artist, that's still, trying to find themselves and still trying to find their voice, they may be listening right now. What would you tell them about taking that step and being courageous and being who they are, authentic?
Well, that's just really it, man. You gotta, find those things that inspire you and be the most authentic version of you that you can. You gotta go to those crazy places, that little voice that tells you that outrageous shit, you can't deny it. The more you try to stop those inner voices, those inner pulls when they come, the more you're gonna fuck your shit up. You just got to lean into the crazy. You got to lean into the fucking wild shit that you're meant to do, It's going to take you to the next place, and it's going to take you to the next place. You need to just go for it.
There's this world beneath the surface, a place where raw talent lives, where voices go unheard until now. Welcome to Underground Nation, the home of the unheard, the stage for the next wave, the movement where artists, entrepreneurs, and creators rise from the shadows and take their place in the spotlight. Head over to underground-nation.com, download the app today, and step inside the experience. Dive into exclusive news articles, unfiltered reviews, powerful podcasts, and a full collection of magazine issues showcasing talent from across the globe. Discover your next favorite artist before the world catches on.
And it's a journey, as an artist, I'm still defining that. I'm one that paints with a lot of different colors. I make some super conscious hip hop. I make some super nerdy hip hop, nerdcore stuff, gamery stuff. I make some real horrorcore shit, some real dark shit about suicide. I make some metal infused shit, some sort of fucking new school, even trap metal type shit. Like I paint with a lot of different colors, so you're always going to be on this journey of finding yourself and finding your artistic voice and continuing to change and develop and grow. But, you got to just start that journey and just, go with what resonates with you, man. That's just what it is. It may change. It may, morph and evolve over time. But you have to find that within. That's really what it is as an artist, in my opinion. Like you have to have a point of view. You have to have your own way of doing it because that's what makes us different. That's why there's always room for other artists because I could never make the music you make, and you could never make the music I make. That's the great thing about it. Even if we had similarities, we will never be exactly the same. So, be brave, be courageous to chase that down. Some artists, they get it right away. Some artists, they know right away what they want to sound like, and they just have that voice right away. And like, for example, my homie Demonic, rest in peace, Demonic, the only homie we ever signed to the label, Demonic, he knew what he wanted to sound like right away. And his sound was just that. The kid was a musical genius, man. He left us way too fucking soon. He had that sound right away. He had that style right away. And he just always knew that from the get. Like he got better. His sword got sharper. His rhymes got tighter. We helped guide him along the way and help build him as an artist. But like, he knew his voice right away. Cause that's like we were saying, that's what it's all about. You just have to find that voice within, it's going to come from outside inspirations. It's going to come from other places where those seeds get planted. But that shit comes from within. You know, that's the only place it's going to come from. So be brave and go after that and be true to that voice that you do have as an artist, because that's what it is. That's your style. That's what differentiates you, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. As an artist who made that leap of going into a pure independence, how do you approach the financial responsibilities that you have? Like, just, you know, just the cost of living. Do you treat music just like a business, or how does that look like?
A little bit, yeah. So there's less laser vision involved with this part. Dragons, we eat gold. You know what I'm saying? Dragons don't think about things like this. But yeah, as a full-time independent hip-hop artist, you know, as Al Mal, it's my real name, by the way. Yeah, you know, I got to think about stuff like that. Because, you know, I can't be a dragon all the time, man. It's a transformation. Like I said, the dragon's always here, but I'm not always in my full dragon form. So, you know, yeah, man, it's in some ways you have to look at it like a business. And, you know, that part turns a lot of artists off, because a lot of artists, no artist ever got into making any type of art because it's like, you know what? The business of art sounds cool. Like, nobody does that. Nobody does that. So it's always a challenge. And that's where a lot of artists fall off. You know what I mean? A lot of artists are like, I want to make music. But then when they see what it takes to do it full time, they're just not able to take some of those steps, you know? So yeah, in a lot of ways, you do have to look at it like a business in ways that, you know, sometimes aren't fun, like being more consistent with posting, staying on top of how to make good content to bring in new followers and new listeners, help people get introduced to your music and your message. You know, there's a lot of things that people don't want to do that are not why they started. You know, so that's always going to be a part of it. So some of it, yeah, that's, you know, you have to look at it as a business. You know, I'm doing taxes, like, it's a business, you know what I mean? And it's hard to marry the two in a lot of ways. It definitely is, you know? But yeah, to do it full time is a whole nother monster. Yeah, it takes a lot of different levers you got to pull, and maxing out all your credit cards and all that, you know? So it's definitely not easy, man. It is not easy. And it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of consistent effort. That's really the biggest thing, man. Like, for me, live streaming has been the most powerful way that I've been able to connect with the people that fuck with me and my music consistently every single day. Because it's a consistent effort, man. It's that compound interest. You know, Einstein's got like a great quote about compound interest. Like, compound interest is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, because it's true, man. Just a little bit every day, a little bit every day, a little drip on that stone, one drop every day is going to wear a hole through that mountain. And that's just really what it is, man. You're going to have highs and you're going to have lows, but it's about being consistent through that shit, you know? Absolutely.
I got the honor to sit down with a very good witch, and she told me consistency empowers manifestation.
Consistency.
Does that resonate with you?
Empowers manifestation. I like that. It definitely does, man. It definitely does. I like that a lot.
Ever since you told me that, I wrote it on my wall, and that's the first thing I read every morning.
I like that a lot. That is a good one. Thank you for that. Hell yeah.
You're welcome. She told me to go and keep spreading that around to people I know that need it. So doing her justice.
Hell.
What's your ultimate goal with the Al Army? Is it music first or movement first?
Music first. Everything that I do is I attempt to do music first. I mean, every time I'm streaming, all my music is on, all my content that I'm pushing, especially more this year. I've really been focusing on my content and everything to be more music focused. Because that's really what it's all about. That's what's differentiating me. Like I was saying, that's what you are as an artist. Your flavor, your taste, my taste as an artist. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's always music first. But, you know, there's a lot of different community building stuff we do. Like, I play, man, since April, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. I've been addicted to Fortnite like a motherfucker. I can't lie. Do you fork?
I was Fortniting, and then I stopped because whatever happened. And now TikTok has been showing me all these different games that they're willing to pay us to play. And so I just now started getting back into gaming, and they had us play this game called Naruto, you know, the anime guy.
Yeah.
Naruto Shippuden, I think it's called. And Shippuden. And it's just like Fortnite. It's another version of it. So as soon as I started playing it, I picked it up pretty quickly because it's very similar. But you got to build a cool little forts as you're searching for other people to shoot or whatever. And Dude, it's the same concept, but though, and it was pretty freaking awesome.
That's dope.
I've been enjoying that.
Yeah, I didn't play any games, man, for years on Twitch, which is mainly a gaming platform for a lot of people. I was just streaming, just chatting and freestyling for years. But all the way up until this year in 2025, we did, in April, I did a 24-hour live stream where one of the goals were if we unlocked a certain fucking level of hype for my fucking 4-year anniversary on Twitch, if we hit a certain level of hype, it would unlock a gaming stream where I would game for like 6 hours straight or some shit like that.
Nice.
And they did it. They unlocked it. I've been hooked ever since. So I've been playing a fair amount of Fortnite. My wife plays Fortnite on TikTok, and a lot of the homies. Or I'm sorry, on Twitch rather. My wife plays Fortnite with a lot of the same homies. So I started playing Fortnite. And we've been doing a fair amount of that. A lot of the homies love playing Fortnite. So we do a lot of fun community stuff. We play games and have fun. You know, it's a balance, but everything is still music first. I'm playing my music every time I'm on stream. I always have my music in the background. We're always dropping the links, always talking about it, because that's really what it's all about, you know?
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure the Underground Nation will love to come over and jump in a game with y'all.
Let's go. Almal Music on motherfucking Epic. Let's get it, son.
Right on. Let's fucking do it. Put that on the checklist.
Hell yeah.
What's one message you want your current fans and maybe new listeners that are listening to your story today? What do you want them to leave with?
Thank you. Thank you very much. My gratitude. I'm leaving you with my gratitude. Thank you very much for checking me out, for checking my music out, for checking out for checking out the podcast, for checking out any underground art, because it's you guys that keep it going. You know, it's you guys that we do this for. It's you guys that decide how big this gets, where it goes, where we go, especially somebody doing it full time. It's you guys. I always tell the Almal Army, you guys are like my record label. You guys decide where I'm going to go. I couldn't go to the UK. I couldn't go to the Gathering. I couldn't do all this stuff without, the support and the dedication of a lot of really awesome people. So, it's just thank you. My gratitude, thank you so much. I cannot say thank you enough for listening and for, again, spending your time, because that's the most valuable thing you have. I tell people every day, everything in your life comes and goes. Money, cars, houses, clothes, everything. It's just your time. When your time is up, it's up. So thank you for your time. My eternal gratitude goes to you if you hear my voice right now. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much for spending that hour with us, vibing the Dragon vibes.
Yes. Oh, Dragon. Awesome.
Man, what a powerful conversation. Any shout outs you want to give before we conclude?
Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you fucking having me on. Shout out to, again, my beautiful wife, Life Event. Shout out to all of the Almal Army, always holding me down. Shout out to my Juggalo family. I fucking love my Juggalo family, man. I've been jugging since the 90s, son. And to be welcomed, into such an awesome community is not an easy thing to do. And I've been really blessed to be at the Gathering 3 years in a row in one way or another, being either on the main stage or hosting events or on other stages. So, I'm just so grateful to all the Juggalos out there that are rocking with me. Much motherfucking Wicked Clown love to all my motherfucking Juggalo fam. And again, anybody that's fucking with me, again, I can't say thank you enough. Shouts to God. Yo, me and God like this, son. Me and God like this, son. Shouts to God.
Yeah, shout out to God.
Hell yeah. Shouts to God. What up, son? Oh, yeah.
That's what's up, Almal. It's an amazing conversation. We appreciate your time with us today. Almal just gave us the blueprint: faith, sacrifice, and nonstop grind. Well, he's proof that when you stay authentic, the world eventually tunes the fuck in. So family, make sure you tap in with his catalog on all major platforms, Almal Music. Find him on Twitch for his daily streams and, of course, those prophecies in the form of freestyles, and support independent artists who put their soul into their work. This has been the Underground Nation podcast. I'm your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. Reminding you the underground will never die as long as we keep pushing voices like this to the front. Until next time, stay true, stay underground, and stay alive with the music. Peace.
Peace.
Man, what a powerful conversation. Huge shout out and major respect to Al Mail for pulling up and blessing the Underground Nation with his time, his story, and that undeniable energy. That right there is what the Underground is all about. Real people, real sacrifice, and real movement. If you're feeling this conversation, if something he said hit your spirit, make sure you go tap in right now. Follow Al Mal on all streaming and social media platforms. Stay locked into his journey, his music, and everything he's building with the Al Mal Army. And don't forget, if you want more voices like this, artists and entrepreneurs who are really making noise underneath the surface, head over right now to underground-nation.com and dive into the movement. Now listen, if you're an artist, if you're an entrepreneur, and you're ready to step into the spotlight and share your story with the world, don't wait. Submit your information today. ugnpodcast@gmail.com. This has been another episode of Underground Nation. And until next time, stay dangerous, stay driven, and keep bringing that dragonosity to everything you do. We out.